So make sure you go back and look at page 2 because it gives you some calculator hints. That's a good page to keep handy. The next method we're going to talk about is solving a system using substitution. I've given us the 4 steps we need to follow to solve a system by substitution. The first thing you want to do is solve one equation for one variable. Now on this first problem, I really am going to go step by step. But after that, we'll just go through the steps without numbering them. So if we're supposed to solve one equation for one variable, isn't the second equation already solved for y? So that step's done for us already. What's to say? Substitute that expression into the other equation and solve. So we're going to take all of this and substitute it for y because it says y equals that, right? So we substitute it in for y in the other equation. So we have 2x minus 3 times all that stuff equals negative 13. Solve, distribute your negative 3. 2x minus 6x is negative 4x. We're going to add 21 to both sides. So we end up with negative 4x is equal to 8. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. Divide both sides by negative 4. So x is equal to negative 2. So we've done this one. We substituted into the other equation and we solved it. So what is step 3? Substitute that value into either equation and solve. Well, I would just put it in the one that's the easiest to solve. If we substitute negative 2 for x, ooh, can't get all that on my screen. If we substitute negative 2 for x into this equation, it's actually pretty simple, right? So we'll have y is equal to 2 times negative 2 plus 7. So y is negative 4 plus 7, or y is 3. So step number 4 says, write the solution as an ordered pair and check your answer. Well, x is negative 2 and y is 3. So if we were to graph these two equations, they would intersect at this point. So we think that this is our answer. But let's check it just to make sure. 2 times negative 2 minus 3 times 3, we hope that's negative 13. So negative 4 minus 9 is negative 13. Yes, it is. Negative 13 equals negative 13. That works. Well, what about the other one? Y is 3. X is negative 2. Is this equal to 3? 2 times negative 2 is negative 4, and negative 4 plus 7 is 3. So yes, that one also works. So our solution to this system is negative 2, 3. So then how about this next one? Following those steps, we need to solve one equation for one variable. What if we solve this one? X is almost solved for, right? I would always go to the one that's the easiest to solve. So if we have x plus 2y equals 4, we can subtract 2y. X is equal to, it doesn't matter the order you put this in, so I will just write it like it is, 4 minus 2y. We solved one equation for one variable. We take that, substitute it into the other equation. This time it's x equals all that. So we're going to put this where the x is. So we have 2 times 4 minus 2y plus 4y equals negative 8. We have to solve now, so we distribute. When we combine like terms, we get negative 4y plus 4y, which is 0. So we end up with 8 equals negative 8. Well, what's that mean? That's not true, is it? This is not a true statement. And there are no more variables, so there's nothing else we can do. This particular system has no solution. So why would that happen? What kind of lines don't have an intersecting point? Parallel lines don't have intersecting points, right? That means if we were to graph these two lines, they would end up being parallel.